Muy buenas YouTube, muy buenas gente, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal, a vuestra house. Aquí estamos con otro capítulo más de los Pilares de la Tierra. Aquí el KB82, como siempre a vuestro servicio. Muchas gracias ante todo por venir, por prestar vuestra atención al canal. Y aquí estamos con el Prior Philip. Bueno, ex-Prior, perdón, que ya no es Prior. Ya se encargó Remilius, el malvado, pues de quitarnos el puesto. Y bueno, ya sabéis, ahí han pasado los años, ya vemos aquí a un Philip, pues ya sabéis, mucho más mayor. Jack también ya es muy adulto. Y el pequeño Jonathan también ha crecido. Los años pasan para todos. Así que bueno, chicos, lo dicho, ¿qué dice? Sal a dar un paseo. Vale, sí, estábamos en medio de una tormenta. Acordaros que en el anterior capítulo estábamos con Aliena en medio de una tormenta y nos encontramos afortunadamente con la mujer de Hamley, con la esposa, Elizabeth. Se llama Elizabeth, es la esposa de Hamley. Y bueno, no es malvada, es una pobrecilla chica de 14 años que, por lo que se ve, es así como le gusta a Hamley, el asqueroso tirano. Y hemos hecho bien pues ciertas cosas. Lo que pasa es que no se ha solucionado. Parece ser que nos querían poner a prueba, ¿no? De cara a lo de las decisiones. Ya sabéis, decisiones. Lo dicho, chicos, vamos a ello. Como siempre, lo que os dije alguna vez, perdonar por si hablo un poco entrecortado, que a veces tengo que tomar aire, pues tengo una especie de crisis respiratoria debido al asma, el tiempo, no sé qué puede ser, y estoy un poco como límite de respirar, ¿vale? Así que si veis un poco como que me falta el aire, es algo normal, ¿vale? Así que lo siento, de ahí el que no haga ahora muchos directos a estas alturas, lo siento mucho, pero bueno, espero que lo comprendáis. La salud es lo primero. Así que chicos, lo dicho, intentaré hablar lo más eso posible y no enrollarme mucho. Así que chicos, lo dicho, como siempre, una vez más, muchas gracias aquí por vuestra confianza en el canal. Gracias por siempre aportarme mucho cariño, sobre todo los subs, los fieles, los que estáis ahí. Muchísimas gracias por estar ahí. Y por supuesto, a la gente que esté aquí, que se pase por el canal, ya sea para curiosear o esas cosas, pues muchas gracias de antemano por la visita. Aunque no os suscribáis, pero se agradece. Y por supuesto, si os veis con la necesidad de suscribiros, pues bienvenidos, ¿vale? Sobre todo si os encanta la variedad, la sencillez, naturalidad en hacer las cosas y en un canal que no se ciñe a tendencias ni a modas, ¿vale? Importantísimo, es uno de mis valores principales. Y lo dicho, espero que os sintáis identificados y de ser así, bienvenidos. Chicos, como siempre, vamos a ello. Pone sala a dar un paseo, ubicación actual, aposentos del prior. Vale. Vale. Un segundito, ¿podemos guardar? Sí, ya está guardado. Vale, está guardado. Bien. Un paseo, pero vamos a ver antes si hay algo por aquí. Notas.
I know them by heart, but Jonathan insisted we keep them.
Un segundillo. Libros. Pues si hubiese algo por aquí.
I don't like to indulge in my own writings.
Vale, pues vamos a dar un paseo. Es que yo creo que aquí no hay nada más. No, vamos. Catedral.
A magnificent cathedral, but I would have been more than content with the old one, had it not been burned to the ground.
Eso va por Jack. Eso va por Jack. Vale. Las sepulturas.
If James died in that fire, then what happened to his remains? He was never properly buried, and that is Jack's fault.
Es que, gente, no sé si al final las decisiones están tomadas, pero en el capítulo anterior hemos dicho la verdad. Pero yo creo que es lo más noble que teníamos que hacer después de lo que hemos hecho hace años, ¿no? Cuando éramos críos, quemamos la catedral. Hombre, seguir mintiendo no me parece. Lo que pasa es que ahora estamos pagando el precio. Es el precio a pagar, chicos. La verdad también. Pero yo prefiero decir la verdad y, oye... Salir al claustro.
No, I'll take a walk around the cathedral instead.
Ah, vale, vale, pues por aquí. Camino trasero.
Hello?
¡Eh!
I thought I saw someone.
Sí. Había alguien corriendo otra vez. ¿Qué ha sido ese ruido? Vale, por aquí. Catedral. Ahí. Ahí, 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 mirad.
That came from the kitchen.
Es que había gente aquí corriendo por todas partes. Catedral.
Oh, it's you.
You startled me.
I thought I heard something. Was that you?
No, but I heard it too. Maybe Aliena came back.
No. No, she's asleep. She returned a few hours ago. Damn it.
Jack.
Sorry. There's someone in the kitchen.
Yes, I think you're right.
Stay behind me. I'll go ahead.
Vale, ahora vamos los dos. Vale, Jack y Philip. Perfecto. ¿Quién es?
There's someone in here.
Outlaws. They are probably just after food. I will talk to them.
All right.
Vale, a ver. Vamos a hacer las cosas suave, ¿vale? Vamos a hacer las cosas con suavidad. No sé, a ver. Es un niño.
He's alone.
There must have been others. Most of the food is gone.
We will not harm you. Do you hear me?
Why did you do that, you animal? I will get the others.
No!
What?
He's just a child.
Just a child. Jack forgave the child. Just like that. And I forgave him.
Y yo lo
For
perdoné.
that was what he had been when he arrived in Kingsbridge.
Bien.
Just a child.
Nos perdona, nos perdona. Yo creo que
Who was
quiere
I
decir eso,
to
¿eh? Creo
judge
que
this man
creo
for
que
not
quiere decir
confessing
eso.
earlier what he had done?
Que Philip nos
I
perdona.
had never told his wife, Aliena, that I was responsible for her fate and for her father's. Even that night, when we all met, I did not dare to tell her.
O sea que nos perdona. Philip nos perdona. Bien, bien.
The walls of Kingsbridge weren't enough anymore. The outlaws had found a way in. We weren't safe in our homes.
Ya no eran seguros.
So this is what it has come to. Kingsbridge is under attack.
Why didn't Uncle Richard chase them away? Why?
Now, do not exaggerate. This is not a siege.
We only saw 2 of them, and one of them was a child.
But they almost killed you.
Philip, culpar a la sequía. Richard, culpar a la política. Ya, calmar los ánimos. Culpar a William, no, hombre. Es que...
They were just looking for food. They didn't mean any harm.
It's the drought. It destroyed all the crops. They must eat something.
Desperate or not, they're only the vanguard of a full-scale invasion.
If we had a decent Earl, the people wouldn't be starving.
Sí, eso
It is
también.
all too easy to blame a desperate child. Forgiveness is much harder.
It is.
But forgive we must.
Can you? Forgive, I mean.
I already have.
Hamley is the reason for this. He's to blame. It's that simple.
Well, he won't be Earl for long. The Treaty of Wallingford has been signed at last. It's only a matter of time until things change.
What treaty?
Winchester is in turmoil about this right now. Stephen and Maud have signed the treaty. Maud's son, Duke Henry, is to be crowned the next king.
And, by agreement, all lands are to be returned to their previous owners.
But Stephen will continue to rule as long as he lives.
The earldom will be ours again.
It will not.
Why the bloody hell not?
Bloody hell.
Language?
No one will enforce this until Stephen is dead.
What is to be done then?
Apelar al nuevo rey, defender a los posquitos, pedir al grupo que sigan firmes. Seamos firmes.
We have to stay strong. Steadfast. We only have to wait until Hamley is stripped of power, right?
That would take too long. Many more will starve or die by his sword.
Well, if they're hungry, can't we just give them something to eat? I'll share.
We should, and we will. But there are too many to feed them all.
We must do something.
Well, I cannot sit quietly and wait until Stephen dies of old age. The Treaty of Wallingford is in place. I won't wait for another 17 years. Not when I'm so close to fulfilling the promise I made to my father.
You're right, but it wasn't William Hamley who came here last night. It's the outlaws we need to worry about.
Well, what do we do about it?
Richard, enfrentar a los posquitos y a William. Philip, mostrar compasión. Jack, defender a los posquitos. Martha, fortificar Kingsbridge. Enfrentar a los posquitos. No, defender a los posquitos.
A few more months like this, and we'll be where they are now. We should support them, not fight them.
You are right, of course. But how can we help?
We could provide weapons for them to fight Hamley.
Claro.
To fight him? You mean to pillage and plunder? That'd be more likely.
What about his mother? I've heard that Hamley still listens to her, that she still has a say in Earlcastle.
Yes, let's tell his mother.
If we spoke to Regan Hamley, we might not need a physical confrontation at all.
That'll never work. We have to assault them and take back our father's castle. Even if that means fighting alongside the outlaws.
I don't like either choice, to be honest.
Neither do I. So, what do you think, Aliena?
Negociaré con Regan Hamley. Hablaré con los proscritos. Es que, a ver, el tema de los proscritos puede haber mucha peña que muera, ¿eh? Esto ya es tipo como lo de Robin Hood y el príncipe de los ladrones. Que al final los proscritos lucharon con todos juntos. Pero no sé aquí en este juego cómo influirá el tema. Vamos a hacerlo diplomáticamente.
I'll negotiate with Regan Hamley. I will go to Earlcastle. Alone.
Are you serious, Ali?
Regan Hamley seems to be in a tight corner herself. She might well be willing to cooperate.
I do hope you're right.
I'll ride with you.
You won't, Cub. Not with that leg of yours.
Your mother is right. Besides, if we all turn up, they might think we mean them harm.
Bien. Decisión tomada, chicos. Decisión tomada. Vale, vale. Acciones. ¿Solo 2 acciones? Los primeros proscritos han llegado a Kingsbridge. Tienes una oportunidad de recuperar Earlcastle y cumplir tu promesa. Vale, vamos allá. A ver si podemos negociar. A ver si podemos negociar con ella. Capítulo 19. La vuelta a casa.
Because I had failed to gain support from the people of Shiring, my only hope now was a deal with William Hamley's mother, Regan. A woman whose possible support was only guaranteed by rumor.
A ver si podemos negociar bien. Si lo podemos conseguir. Vale, examinar. Earlcastle. A ver, la ubicación del castillo, construido por el padre del conde Bartholomew en las afueras del pueblo comercial de Shiring, fue elegida en su día como sede del condado. El pequeño poblado que emergió del entorno al bastión ha llegado a conocerse como Earlcastle. El castillo ha sido siempre la residencia de la familia del conde y sus defensas apenas se han empleado. Tras la violenta conquista a manos de William Hamley, por entonces sucesor de Bartholomew de Shiring, todos los habitantes de la aldea fueron expulsados del castillo y de sus alrededores. Ay, perdonad, gente, es que tengo que tomar un poco de aire. Ya sabéis que tengo el problema este respiratorio. Es que termino con falta de aire y todo. Vale. Ahora el solo nombre de Earlcastle despierta temor. Desde que terminase la construcción de la catedral de Shiring, William parece todavía más contrariado. Hay quien cree que ha perdido la fe y que vive solo para satisfacer su gula y codicia a costa de campesinos famélicos.
Get in line and stay in line. You'll all get your chance to pay your dues to Lord Hamley, you hear? So no pushing.
Vale, pasa sin llamar la atención. Mira, están todos ahí colgados, tío.
Why does Lord Hamley need all that food? He's got more than enough.
Shut it, woman. Smear your face with dung and lower your head is the only way you get out of here alive. It's no coincidence that Hamley always asks for women to bring the tributes.
Oh, shut up.
Are you all right?
What do you think? Of course I'm all right. I'm more all right than anyone else in this crowd. Just because Lord Hamley insists on women to deliver the tributes, don't mean you have to send your youngest and prettiest. Fools.
I'm looking for Lady Regan.
Ha, good luck. No one has seen that bitch since the death of her husband. If you ask me, she's nothing but an evil ghost haunting this godforsaken castle.
Vale. ¿Y aquí?
Patience, patience.
Calm yourself. I'll make sure that nothing will happen to you.
They took a woman in my town. She never came back.
Nothing will happen to you if you just remain calm. Have you seen Lady Regan Hamley around?
Please, God, please, spare me. Let me get back to my family.
Hush. You'll be all right. She's ignoring me.
No me ignora. Sheriff, estéis.
I'm just a shepherd's daughter. I have no business here.
Shut up.
Bloody beggars.
Is Lady Regan home?
Ah, as if she could ever leave.
How long will this take?
A lot longer if you don't shut your mouth.
Nada, tío.
I want to go home.
Oi, you there. Yes, I meant you. That's a pretty face you got there.
Nosotros.
You're coming with me.
What? Leave her. Take me instead.
Well, whatever. You'll
Vale.
walk to the other side of the yard and talk to Walter. He'll get you settled. And don't you dare stray from the path.
Vale, perfecto, perfecto. Bien, bien. Bien hecho, Aliena, bien hecho. Bien hecho. Vale. Patio externo. Caballeros.
They say Lord Hamley might lose Shiring soon.
What if the next Earl has us all hanged?
Calm down. None of these royals really care about this shithole.
I know those two. They used to fight for father.
Escuchar la conversación, acercarse a los caballeros. Escuchar.
What about Bartholomew's children? There's a lot of bad blood there.
Well, the boy used to fight for Stephen, but as far as I know, he ran out of coin. Now he's just a good-for-nothing plain watchman for those monks in Kingsbridge.
And the lady Aliena?
Don't make me laugh.
Seguir.
I think you underestimate her. Some years back I heard she almost cut up a priest in Winchester, put a knife to his throat and robbed him dry. Oh, she's a fury.
And you're a sissy.
Acercarse a los caballeros.
May I interrupt?
What is it?
How can you fight for someone like William Hamley? My father was nothing like that tyrant.
Oh, dear Lord, it's you.
You always sat in your neat little keep playing hostess to his well-off guests, while the poor snuffed it just as they do now.
Well, at least William treats us as his equals, and not like pawns on a board of nine men's Morris.
¿De verdad fue padre un conde tan cruel? Guardar. Mi padre fue un buen conde. Sí.
Was my father really that bad?
Your mother could have answered that question.
He once told me that she was very unhappy when she died.
And you never wondered why?
My father was a good Earl.
Keep on telling yourself that. But that's not our story.
Many knights fighting for him were former outlaws who had nowhere to go anymore. Your father may have given us food and shelter, but it was no better than what you'd give to livestock.
Vale, vengo con Lady Renes, vale.
I'm here to talk to Lady Regan Hamley.
She's in the keep.
But only Lord William and Walter are allowed to go there.
And they'll kill you if they find you there.
So you won't help me?
We've already helped you more than enough by not ratting you out.
Marcharse.
Don't tell anyone that you saw me.
We won't, if you promise to leave now.
Vale. Cruzar el patio. Vale.
Are you done yet?
Almost. Let me just see if I took enough.
Vale, estos son como cerditos. Despensa. ¡Ay, Elizabeth, mira!
What are you doing here? You need to leave. Don't come any closer. William has me watched.
What's taking so long?
I forgot the pork. I'll be out shortly. Wait a moment, then follow me. We don't have much time. Hugh will look for me any moment now. So why did you come?
Necesito hablar con Rin. Vengo por ti. ¿Estás bien?
We don't have much time.
King Stephen has declared a truce with Empress Maud. William's tyranny is over. This land might finally see peace again. That's why I'm here, to talk to his mother.
And what will become of me?
Puedes ayudarme en mi negocio.
My brother will become the next Earl, but I'll run things alongside him. At the same time, I don't want to give up my wool trade, so you could help me there.
I want to help you. I really do. But I don't know how. I feel so useless.
Puedes llevarme hasta Lady Hamley. Huye a Kingsbridge. Allí te ayudarán. Sí.
Run to Kingsbridge. They'll help you.
I can't. William's men would see me if I tried to leave. I tried already.
Vaya.
Please, let me stay and help you.
Vale.
Can you take me to Lady Hamley?
I wouldn't know how. Hugh Axe is watching me. He would never let you through. Only Walter and I are allowed inside the keep. Why don't you ask him? Walter.
Walter.
Walter? William's dog?
Don't call him that. He's not as bad as people say he is. William won't allow me to talk to him anymore. Now Lady Regan is all I have left.
Vale. Pues con Walter.
I will talk to Walter then.
Hurry up in there! Or do you want me to come in and pull you out?
I need to go.
Vale, pues vamos a por Walter, chicos. Parece confiar en Walter. ¿Acaso me equivoqué con él? Vale. Este es Hugh. Cerdos. ¿Y quién es Walter, tío? Subir la muralla. Es que aquí de momento no veo nada más. Vale. Ahí está Walter, vale. Amenazar a Walter, no decir nada y marcharse.
Elizabeth claims you aren't such a bad person after all.
Am I not? Have you forgotten that I killed your family's steward?
You got problems over there, Walter?
Llame a Lady, morirás.
I would be a better ruler than my father. I know my father wasn't always a good and just person. He killed, just as William does. But I would fight to be better. I would listen to the needs of this land's people.
What are you saying?
Dile a tu guardia que baje las armas. Ten corazón.
Have a heart.
So, you think I'm a nice bloke? And you think this is enough to convince me that you'd be a better ruler than anyone who came before you? Don't make me laugh.
Vaya.
Hugh! What?
Déjame acabar con el reinado de William Hamley. Lo haré mejor que William Hamley. Buah.
If you let me go, I promise I will end William Hamley's reign.
I don't believe you. But it's not up to me to judge these things. I'll take you to Lady Hamley. She'll decide.
Vale. Pues mejor. Vale.
My lady?
Elizabeth, could you get me some water, dear?
Yes, my lady. But first I need you to wake up, my lady. There is someone who wants to see you. It's the Lady Aliena.
The Lady Aliena? When did that bitch become nobility again?
No sé si fue buena idea, Exigir más respeto, explicarte, mostrar piedad. Disculparte por la intromisión.
I'm sorry for intruding, but this is very important.
Important? As if anything you have to say could be of any importance to me.
I'm certain you've heard about the treaty the king made with Duke Henry at Wallingford Castle.
I have. I have also heard that it's a muddled mess.
It is a complicated deal indeed, but one that will end the war. And one that makes my family the rightful owners of this earldom once more.
Only by word. There's no one who would come to enforce this, not even the king.
You need to understand that there is great anger among the peasants of Shiring. Anger against your son, against you, even against that poor woman, Elizabeth. If your son doesn't step down, the people will take their land back by force.
That's a lie. My William is a better earl than your father ever was. To think that I once wanted to marry my good William into a family like yours. Not a day goes by when I am not glad that God saved us from that horrible fate. And that he sent that monk to Bishop Waleran to unveil your father's evil plan.
What monk?
That prior of Kingsbridge. Philip of Gwynedd.
What? Please, my lady. You need to hear her out.
Oh, my dear Elizabeth.
Decisiones. Decisiones. Buah.
If you don't listen, things will get worse for everyone. People are starving because of your son. They will rise up and come for you. They're already attacking Kingsbridge. It's only a matter of time till they come here.
My lady. The Lady Aliena came here to make things better.
She has only ever made things worse. She mocked my son for wanting to marry her.
She had every right to deny him.
What? How can you say that?
Pues sí.
He is your husband. He's good to you.
If it wasn't for Walter, I'm sure William would have killed me already.
What's going on here? What's that bitch doing here?
She's trying to bargain.
She's trying to take everything.
Is she? Is she now?
Leave it.
Shut up, old man.
Buah. Ostras, que lo...
Shut that whore up, Walter!
No. You brought this on yourself.
You bloody traitor! Someone get up here! Men! You will pay. You will all pay for this.
¿Lo hemos matado? No, creo que fue solo un pinchacito, ¿eh? Ah, no. Pues está ahí. Se va a morir. El demonio es lo que mereces, el demonio. Vale, murió. Murió. Lo matamos.
Is he dead?
He is. William Hamley is dead.
Bien.
What now?
Now we tell his men.
Perfecto. Fuera el tirano. Acabamos con él. Asqueroso.
Drop your weapons immediately!
Behold the banner of the new Earl of Shiring!
Everyone, listen! Lord Hamley is dead! The castle now belongs to the former Earl's family again.
What? You're shitting us!
It was the King's wish.
Who killed him?
Yo lo maté.
He died because he refused to hand over Earlcastle peacefully. It's time that he is succeeded by a just and true leader.
He died by my hand. My name is Lady Aliena of Shiring. I'm the daughter of Bartholomew, the former Earl of these lands. I've been tasked to end the tyranny of William Hamley and restore order to Shiring.
Our occupation of Shiring has been made unlawful. Every attack on us is sanctioned by the King of the English.
So what will happen to us then?
I shall tell the king that William Hamley forced you to do his bidding.
Nos serviréis a nosotros.
Done to the people of Shiring was his doing and his alone.
You will get your chance for redemption by helping the people of Shiring recover from your own cruelty, and by rebuilding their homes and tending to their fields.
Ali, I know that you're a much better leader than I. Without you, we would never have come this far. You never hesitated with swearing and fulfilling the oath to father.
Pues sí.
In the end, I will be the Earl in name only, but you shall be the true ruler of Shiring.
Quizá ya no me necesites, gracias hermano. Gobernaremos juntos. Mejor.
Don't say that. We'll do it together.
Let's discuss this later. I owe you a lot, Ali.
Mejor los dos.
The tyranny of William Hamley is over. The earldom of Shiring belongs to its rightful heir.
Bien, pues eso, mejor reinar los dos. Creo que es lo más noble. Vale. Aquí lo tenemos, Richard de Shiring recupera el condado. El rey Enrique II, en presencia de su consejo y corte, declara que Shiring y cada una de sus ciudades sea devuelta a sus legítimos dueños en cumplimiento del Tratado de Walford. En el plazo fijado para su gobierno, los herederos de sangre del conde Bartholomew de Shiring deberán reclamar su título. A ver, sí. Por tanto, Richard de Shiring será proclamado conde en la ceremonia inaugural. Sí.
Send a messenger to Kingsbridge to let Prior Philip know that Shiring is finally free.
What is it? Why are they laughing?
You can send a messenger if you want, but there won't be much of a prior left when he arrives.
What's going on?
Oh. Van a atacar Kingsbridge. Van a atacar Kingsbridge. Va a ser eso. Buah. Pues sí. Van de camino a Kingsbridge. Por lo que nos acaban de decir. Por lo que nos acaban de decir, van de camino a Kingsbridge. Ostras, espero que esté bien, Philip. A ver, tus acciones. Te colaste en Earlcastle sin ayuda de nadie. Hablaste con dos antiguos caballeros de tu padre. Elizabeth no abandonó Earlcastle y se quedó contigo hasta el final. Ordenaste que los hombres de William ayudasen en la reconstrucción de Shiring. Richard y tú gobernaréis Shiring codo con codo. Creo que es lo más noble, ¿no? Los dos hermanos. Venga.
The Pope believes we should either burn him or make him Bishop of Kingsbridge.
I have already taken matters into my own hands. My men arrested him while Kingsbridge was left unguarded.
While his friends took Earlcastle.
Yes.
At least in his death, William Hamley was of use to you.
Pues sí. Capítulo 20, chicos. Fin. O sea que esto ya lo terminamos. Shiring, el día del juicio.
Look at all these people. It seems like they're enjoying themselves.
They never change. You drooling dogs should be ashamed.
Shut up, you old hag. Ellen?
I'm not feeling well.
I'll take care of you. You two go ahead. Hurry up.
Is your mother ill?
It's not that. This is where they hanged my father.
Pues sí.
The trial begins.
Philip.
The judges. Brother of Stephen, King of the English. The Right Reverend Bishop Henry of Winchester.
Buah, Henry.
Her Highness, the Countess Lady Aliena of Shiring. Presiding over the trial, the Right Reverend Bishop of Shiring and Kingsbridge. Waileron by God.
Please. The church is not without fault. We have gathered here today before the eyes of God to accuse one of our own. He wrote in his book that the church and the papacy are not necessary as intercessors between God and man. That God is in man, that all men are equal, and that each sinner is as close to our Lord as the Pope himself. Now, we ask God for his judgment, for his is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Not ours, and not yours. You stand accused of heresy. Philip of Gwynedd, how do you plead? Answer!
Es que, a ver, culpable, inocente, tío.
I respond to Bishop Waileron.
Inocente.
I am not guilty.
Buah, me parece que la cagamos, ¿eh?
Your teachings speak another language. Guilty, I say.
I am deeply saddened. It may come as a surprise to you, but we had hoped to make you Bishop of Kingsbridge. Why has it come to this, Philip?
In part, I am to blame. I supported Philip in his early years. I demand that Philip be removed from his position of prior immediately.
No.
And that he remain in captivity until such time that Shiring and all of England have healed from the poisonous words he has dispersed.
No!
What?
Aliena, acusar a Waileron. Aliena, poner en duda las acusaciones.
Do you not agree with
Acusar.
the church as well, my lady?
A por él. Vamos.
You are accusing Philip because he has defied you.
I made him prior, and grateful he was not. But no, I accuse him because his teachings are false. And I intend to prove that Philip's decisions have been more than misguided in the past. Call in Remigius.
El ameculos. El ameculos.
Father Remigius.
El asqueroso de Remedios, tío.
My bishop.
Tell the court, Remigius, what you have told me.
Asqueroso.
For many years, I served as sub-prior of Kingsbridge. First for Prior James, then for the accused.
What was your first impression of him?
I was impressed initially by how he handled the discussions in the chapter house.
What else?
Prior Philip did not hesitate to give refuge to the people fleeing Earlcastle in the winter that our king
Eso es verdad, sí. Me acuerdo.
Is that not a good deed? A true Christian act?
You do not know him as well as you think you do, Lady Aliena. Today, that will change.
The future master builder of our cathedral and his woman were among those taking refuge. They were living in sin. They were unmarried and fornicating. Philip allowed them to stay.
Why would he do that?
I do not know, my bishop.
Maybe because he himself was involved in similar affairs. We will see.
Then, on the day of our first fleece fair, we were attacked.
I heard. It was terrible.
I tried to soothe the woman's pain by reading the scripture to her. The builder's woman I have spoken of tried to put a spell on her with poisonous herbs.
Mentira, mentira.
And
Mentira.
Philip intervened.
Yes. He pushed me aside and gave the woman poison.
Qué mentiroso, tío. Qué mentiroso.
It is worse than I thought.
Qué mentiroso.
There was no poison.
And then there was the day the Virgin Mary's statue arrived in Kingsbridge.
Boh.
I did not believe it was a miracle.
Clearly, it is a miracle. I hear of many who were healed in Kingsbridge.
Uy, Remedios.
Well, I soon realized it was a true miracle, but Philip did not.
Claro, claro, claro.
He was only after the money people donated at the Virgin's shrine. That is why I left.
Bah.
I believe there is one more thing you have not told us about. Something very important.
Yes. Philip has fathered a child.
¿Qué dices? ¿Pero qué dices, tío?
A son. And he raised him in the priory.
¿Pero qué dice? Mentira. Es mentira.
Jonathan of Kingsbridge, step forward.
Qué mentiroso es este viejo, tío.
This is preposterous.
Is it?
Is this true? Are you Philip's son?
Yo tengo padre.
Answer the question, Jonathan of Kingsbridge.
I have no father.
Everyone has a father.
That may be. But if Philip was my father, he would have told me.
How do you know he did not lie to you?
Speak.
Philip nunca mentiría.
Answer the bishop.
Philip would never lie. He told me that I was found in the woods.
In the woods? Is this true, Philip? Or are you lying? Well,
lo abandonaron en el bosque.
you told the
No,
story
mi hermano,
so
mi hermano.
many times.
Mi hermano.
My brother found him.
The brother whose master you betrayed.
What are you talking about?
Philip tried to involve me in a conspiracy against his brother's master, Earl Robert of Gloucester. And his ally, Earl Bartholomew, your father, Lady Aliena. Philip took in all those refugees years ago because he was to blame for their fate, as he was for yours when you lost your father and your earldom. That, Lady Aliena, is the man you are trying to protect.
Nada, tío. Aliena, perdonar a Philip. A ver, es que...
I know that he is a troubled man. We've all had to make hard decisions. Decisions that seemed right at the time. When indeed, they were terrible mistakes. I am thankful that I was forgiven when I made a mistake. Now I forgive him. Let us now return to the problem at hand. There is a man who witnessed how Jonathan was found in the forest. A man who can shed light on who Jonathan's father really is.
Tom.
And who is that?
Tom.
My husband.
O Alfred.
Step forward.
Ah, no, Jack. Jack. Perdón, Jack, es verdad.
What is your name?
He is the master builder of Kingsbridge.
Is he now?
Have you lost your courage?
No, I have not. You know well why it would be hard for me to face you. They call me Jack, after my father. My name is Jack Builder.
Yes, we have met before.
How old were you when you allegedly saw Jonathan as a child in the woods?
12. But I know what I saw. Philip told the truth.
You were a child. And what were you doing there, in the woods?
I was living in the forest, with my mother.
They were outlaws.
Friar Remigius is the most trustworthy witness we've seen today, and his statement was quite damning to
Mamá, no me jodas, hombre.
The distant memories of an outlaw child cannot convince me otherwise.
No me jodas.
Father, the child!
Let him go!
He would never do that!
And yet, Lady Aliena is right. We do not know enough to judge him as harshly as you proposed, Bishop Waleran.
You are right, Bishop Henry. As I said, it is not up to us to judge this man. Philip of Gwynedd has pleaded innocent, but how innocent is he?
Bah.
We ask God for his judgment. As Bishop of Kingsbridge and Shiring, I demand an ordeal by fire.
This is madness!
Philip of Gwynedd will be tried and judged at the stake. If he is innocent, God will save him from the flames.
Buah.
If he is not, then he will burn as the heretic and sinner God has declared him to be.
No!
Ellen.
Waleran, by God! Not this time.
It's her.
I saw the child and Francis. I was there. Philip is not the child's father. He is a fool, but he is a good man.
Then, who is the father?
It is me.
Ahí está.
They are all in this together. This woman is a witch and an outlaw, living in sin with a thief. He was hanged in Shiring 30 years ago.
He was not a thief. He was a good man. You've murdered him, Waleran, by God.
What is this nonsense?
He was a thief. He stole a golden chalice and melted it down and sold it.
No.
What chalice?
The chalice of the Eucharist.
El cáliz está aquí. Mentira.
He stole it from the Cathedral of Kingsbridge.
Sacrilege.
No lo fundió, está intacto.
Yes, Friar James of Kingsbridge caught him red-handed.
Ya, que muestra el cáliz, exactamente. Ahí está, majo. Ahí lo tienes.
Is that the chalice? You said it was melted down and sold.
Fall not for their lies. That could be any chalice. This does not prove a thing.
Oh, sí, sí.
Where did you find this chalice?
In a secret chamber. We believe Prior James hid it because he felt guilty for falsely accusing Jack's father.
What proof do you have?
He told me. The night the cathedral burned down, I was there, I saw him.
Prior James died weeks before that.
No, he did not.
Bishop Henry, he speaks the truth.
Order! I will give you until sunset to produce a witness who can prove your accusations against Bishop Waleran. Not just this chalice.
Vale.
If you fail to do this, I will make sure you are tried for defamation. Philip of Gwynedd, you will stay under arrest.
Vale.
The trial recommences at sunset.
Vale, tenemos 24 horas. Por lo que parece, ¿no?
We need a witness.
What are you doing there?
I've seen you draw up plans for a cathedral. Maybe we can do something similar to find our witness. Let's see. Your father.
He looks just like you.
My grandmother said he did.
And Bishop Waleran. What are the connections? Maybe, by exploring them, we can find a witness.
Good idea.
Vale, gente. A ver, ¿qué os parece? Vale, si lo dejamos aquí. Sé que queréis que continuara, pero es que ya llevo 55 minutos de gameplay. No tiene sentido, ¿vale? Así que, chicos, me parece que a lo mejor en el próximo capítulo ya pues puede ser el capítulo final. Puede ser, ¿vale? Porque ya hemos entrado ya en una parte que se pone calentita. Calentita se pone esto, ¿eh? Con el tema de Philip. Es posible que muera, es posible que no. Hay gente que le perdona, que lo defiende. Y hay gentes donde entran las decisiones que tomamos en el pasado. Acordaros de Remedios, que dijo cosas. Que era verdad lo de que hemos... cuando acogimos a aquella gente que venía del otro sitio, ¿no? Muerta de hambre, y los acogimos en el antiguo priorato de Kingsbridge. Acordaros, antes de que se quemara la catedral, vino gente y les dimos de comer y todo eso. Vale, eso es una buena acción. El tema del cáliz también. Pero, gente, no basta con el cáliz. Necesitan un testigo, por lo que parece. Y, gente, no podemos hacerlo ahora. Si no, pues tardaríamos mucho. Pero, gente, lo dicho, tengo que descansar también yo. Tengo que descansar también yo porque ya sabéis que a veces el tema que estoy atravesando ahora de salud, un poco delicado. No puedo lo que es hablar mucho, ¿vale? Por decir así. Así que lo dicho. Malos momentos ahora para mí. Malos momentos, pero por lo menos puedo grabar algún gameplay. Alguno que otro. Pero, chicos, de momento, paso a paso y con suavidad. Lo dicho, pues, chicos, me parece que lo vamos a dejar para el capítulo final. Puede ser el de próximo día, o no, no sé lo que durará. Pero, chicos, la cosa se viene. Se viene calentita. El obispo el Warren de las narices, va a caer. Por mis narices que va a caer. Es un tirano, igual que Remedios, el lameculos, mintiendo con lo de que le dimos hojas venenosas a aquella mujer. ¿Os acordáis cuando no? Eran hojas medicinales que nos dio Ellen, la madre de Jack. Un mentiroso, y él estaba con nosotros. Él estaba ahí. Y lo vio. Un mentiroso. De toda la vida, Remedios siempre quiso que Philip cayera. Que cayera por todo lo bajo. Vamos, acabar con él, acabar con su carrera o humillarle, lo que sea. No le quería. Le caía súper fatal. Pero bueno, gente, lo dicho, lo dejamos aquí, en estos dibujos, ¿vale? Para analizar las escenas que vamos a tener que analizar para encontrar un testigo, ¿vale? A partir del próximo capítulo. Y esperemos que el final. Pero, chicos, se vienen curvas, como decimos. Así que, gente, lo dicho, espero que os haya gustado, ya sabéis qué hacer. Lo de siempre y como siempre. Un buen pulgar hacia arriba si os moló, o hacia abajo si no. Y si me queréis dar pues ese apoyo que como siempre os agradecería montonazo, pues suscribiros al canal. Nada más, gente, como siempre, un fuerte beso y abrazo a todos y a todas. Gracias de nuevo, muchas gracias por estar ahí en el canal. Y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo con Jack y el resto del elenco de los Pilares de la Tierra. Nada más, cuidaros, chao.